2024's FTX cycle is going to be, in some cases, drastically, and in some cases, not so drastically different from previous FTX cycles. I'm not going to go through all of the changes here tonight. We'll kind of talk about those as we go through it. But this year's FTX cycle will not be what you guys have experienced over the last few years. So to start on that, we are essentially going back to the basics. And that is not necessarily because anybody's done anything horribly wrong, or, you guys are just fuck-ups, whatever. Anybody knows, the basics are what you need to master, and always, rotate back to them. So we're going to simplify things a little bit in terms of what our training objectives are. Now, that doesn't mean that the trainings are going to be easy by any means, but it means we are going to have singular training focuses that are that all the time. We do, but we don't do them to my standards all the time. That's going to change. So we are going to go out and do an assault training objective one night. We're not going to assault one objective. We're going to assault 2 or 3 or 4, however many we have time for in that night. We are going to conduct that training focus multiple times. Same thing with a raid. We're not going to go out, hit an objective, and get the fuck out of there, and then boom, we're done for the night. We're going to do it multiple times throughout the night so that we have time to debrief in between, improve, sustain, so on. All right, everybody tracking on all this so far?
Cool.
All right. So, in terms of the training focus for tonight, and additionally, if you have not been here for the return after Winter Stand Down, the first 2 phases of the FTX cycle coming back from Winter Stand Down, or, after, even in deployments after Winter Stand Down, the first 2 phases are R2P2, meaning we don't do planning meetings, we don't do op boards, so on. It's just kind of to give everybody a little bit of a break to ease back into things. So that's why you guys didn't see an op board or anything for tonight. You're not going to see one for next phase either. We do all of our planning once we get into the server and so on. So training focused for tonight is mounted operations. And I can already hear some of you groaning. I know guys don't like doing mounted operations, but again, we're going to be doing things a little bit differently here, okay? We're going to be doing a mounted patrol properly. Now, what I mean by that is, when we take these trucks out, traditionally in an urban environment, the trucks are a bit of a hindrance because they're so much more vulnerable from all the different angles in an urban environment that you have to deal with. So when we move the trucks into an urban environment, what do we generally do, or what are we supposed to do? We're supposed to stop short, herringbone, dismount the trucks, push out in front of the trucks, and walk the vehicles into town, right? Everybody remember that from OSUT? Where everybody says yes? All right. So, when we're walking the trucks into town, we're generally using which formation to walk the trucks into town? Staggered
column.
Staggered column, all right? We use the staggered column, okay? We stagger the column to alleviate the threat of enfilading fire from the flanks. Obviously, the staggered column still has to deal with the threat of enfilading fire from the front and rear. As soon as contact starts, when that first bullet fucking flies, that formation breaks, and we do not move back into that formation until contact has ended. That makes sense to everybody.
Wow.
Right? Last thing I want to see when bullets start flying is guys fucking handrailing the road, all right? Punch out, get fucking support by fire set up, and start maneuvering just like normal. We use those trucks for the support element. We don't fucking assault with a 15-ton vehicle. Not smart, right? Or, sorry, 5-ton vehicle. So, next thing, I'm doing mounted operations, all right? Who determines when that convoy herringbones? Anybody?
Lead Vic top.
Say again?
Lead Vic.
Lead Vic. All right. Also, obviously, the task force commander, myself, in this situation. But that lead Vic can call for a herringbone, depending upon a threat they see or a perceived threat, potential threat, whatever. If you're in that lead Vic, you have full authority to halt that convoy, call for a herringbone, dismount the infantry, punch the infantry out to scout ahead, see what's going on, so on and so forth. That'll be up to the task force commander or whoever the lead element is to determine, all right, we're good, let's mount the trucks back up, get rolling again. All right, does that make sense to everybody?
Well,
All right. So, mounted operations, again, I know not a lot of guys like them. However, when done properly, you will see how much of a force multiplier those gun trucks are. All right, those 50s and those Mark 19s, when used properly from behind cover, are a huge force multiplier. The Mark 19, especially when using indirect fire with it, all right, that is something that we've talked about before and we need to continue to work on, where the gunner cannot necessarily see the target, but someone else can and can walk those rounds in on that target. Very, very fucking effective from that vehicle. So, what are some of the things we need to be concerned with when it comes to mounted operations, doing vehicle patrol, so on? What are some of the big threats that we have to look out for as infantry to our trucks? Anybody? Throw some. Sergeant Madsen.
IEDs and people in windows with RPGs and stuff like that. Basically, it's just one guy leaning out a window, presses shoot, and then you have 10 guys down in one vehicle, for instance.
Yeah, exactly. All right, IEDs, guys shooting RPGs out of windows. Again, that's why we dismount the trucks, walk them into town. All right. Anybody else got any examples of threats we need to be on the lookout for? Lieutenant Lee.
Enemy armor, enemy tanks, BTRs, BMPs, things that are going to hit a lot harder than our trucks and are going to ruin our day if we're not careful.
Absolutely. All right. Enemy vehicles. I'm going to include enemy gun trucks in that. All right. We go up against gun trucks that have SPG guns on them, AGSs, so on, stuff that is capable of taking out our trucks. All right. So to wrap this up, we need to prioritize those threats to our trucks because, one, those trucks are force multipliers. Two, that's our fucking ride home. All right. We want to protect those things. So we need to be prioritizing vehicles, RPGs, things like that. All right. If you guys are actively engaging infantry and you see a guy with a PK and a guy with an RPG, who do we think we should probably engage first in this situation where we're doing mounted operations?
RPG gunner.
All right. Yes. All right. Hit the RPG gunner. The PK, yes, is still a fucking threat, obviously, but that RPG gunner needs to be taken out so we don't have that threat to our vehicles. PK can't do anything to our trucks. Yes, they can injure us. It doesn't mean your dumbass should be standing out there, dick flapping in the wind in front of a PK, but hit that RPG gunner first, okay? Anybody have any questions on anything so far? This is the part where if you don't have a question, you say no first, Sergeant.
No, first sergeant.
No, first sergeant.
There we go. Now you're pissing like big girls. All right. So, next part we're going to move on to real quickly here. Comms. All right. Obviously, we do radio checks with the truck. Goes by your vehicle number all the way through, so on. All right. Once the infantry has dismounted the vehicles, we are no longer using 5-0 until we mount back up. At no point in time should we be using 5-0 to communicate. Okay. Once we mount back up, boom, we're using 5-0 again. But once we dismount, we're back to regular infantry nets. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yes, first
Hey, from
sergeant.
top.
All right,
Question for Sergeant.
send it.
Could inter-vehicle comms, like between Command Vic trying to walk in Mark 19 rounds from, say, Vic 2 be of benefit?
They can, however, I don't want to focus on that yet. This isn't something I'm not saying we're never going to do that, guys. We are going to keep it very basic for right now. The entirety of this FTX cycle, we are doing crawl, walk, run. All right, so we're starting off tonight with real simple shit. As we move on, it's going to escalate in terms of the types of maneuvers that we're doing and how we're conducting them. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yes, First Sergeant.
Favor.
All right. All right, before we get this wrapped up in terms of the sand table portion here, Captain Drumheller, anything you would like to add, sir?
A couple of things. What are some uses of the VIX that we didn't necessarily touch on that we need to stay cognizant of?
Sir, respectfully, if necessary, they can be used as rolling cover or just general cover from small
go.
arms fire.
That's one of them.
As First Sergeant.
Did you go over that?
Not yet. I hadn't know that was.
All right.
To be clear, I meant how he highlighted how a PK will not harm the truck, but is still a threat to infantry.
Okay. VIX can be used as cover versus anything that's not capable of destroying the VIC. They can also be used as cover against shit that's capable of destroying the VIC, but you can lose the VIC in the process, obviously, and that's what we're trying to avoid. Which brings us to the next thing. What do we use to protect the VICs?
Same thing we use to protect ourselves, Captain.
Correct. Which is
Cover.
and
Cover, concealment, deflate.
cover and concealment, and deflate. Deflate is being a type of cover. All right, those are two of the three I was looking for. What's another use of the VIC that we didn't go over?
Moving wounded.
You use casualty collection points, sir.
That is a good one. That's not the one that I was thinking of, but yes. What else?
Just quickly move forces from one side of the battlefield to the other if one side needs reinforcements, for instance. So.
Yes. Still looking for something specific.
Resupply.
No, but also yes.
Guys, if we have a walled compound and want to get inside that walled
we go.
compound, Ricky fucking
Use the-
kick.
Use that vehicle to break that fucking wall.
That's
There
it.
we go. 5-ton
First
battering
sergeant
ram.
First Sergeant was reading my mind. Or he can read my fucking notepad, which
Yes.
we'll see. So the big two that I wanted is use the vehicles as cover and make sure you're keeping the vehicles in cover as if they were a person. Same thing, it's just
and Lancer are basically going to be right on top of us, escorting the trucks tonight. For the majority of the night, the birds are going to be in very close proximity to us. Do not freak out. I know that is not what you guys are necessarily used to. We're changing things up just a little bit. So those guys are going to be very close to us. Keep that in mind, okay? We are going to be relaying information from the birds down to you guys of, hey, we've got a squirter running out of the northwest corner, things like that. They're going to be much closer, be able to keep an eye on things a little bit better than what they usually are. They're also going to be much closer to engage. So if Warlord starts firing the fucking 30 mil right over top of your head, don't freak out. They're going to be close tonight. All right, everybody tracking on that?
yes, First
Tracking
Sergeant.
First Sergeant.
All right. Anybody have any questions on anything before we break off and get this started up? Private Augustus, I'm going to assume since you stood, you have a question.
From First Sergeant. So know that we all love dealing with drones. I was curious. I know we've dealt with the smaller, sort of like Walmart-style drones with explosives strapped to them. Is there any drones, like loitering munition style, that we need to keep an eye out for that might be a threat to vehicles? Something with a bigger punch?
Not at this time, no. To speak frankly, if I see another drone within the next fucking 6 months, I'm probably going to choke somebody. So, no, we are not going to be seeing any drones at this time until we work out a way for us to combat them more effectively, whether that means we requisition of those fancy smancy fucking drone guns or some jamming systems, whatever it may be. But that is not going to be a threat that we are concerning ourselves with at this time.
God bless, First Sergeant.
Yeah, my blowjob quota is pretty long there, First Sergeant.
Exactly. All right, any other questions? All right, excellent. You guys go ahead and break off, stand by to stand by. First platoon, go ahead and start getting some vehicles lined up and ready to go. Fuck off.
All 4 of us in dagger.
Getting you guys back to your birds.
Dagger.
Stand by.
Any drones.
One, this is 7-on-3-1.
This is 1 to traffic 7.
One, vehicle order and what vehicles you want to take is entirely up to your discretion. Obviously, GCV is mandatory. Break. We will not be taking the Striker tonight for Havoc 4. All that being said, notify myself once you are ready to get loaded up. Over.
Solid copy 7, working on a time now.
Roger, 7 out.
I still remember you and Sergeant Mikowski. You guys got fucked up by a drone. All at the same time.
We're good to go then. Back
I
to your
look
line.
back and just see you, Sergeant Mikowski. I think Jones got hit by that too.
Dude, those drones made me their bitch.
Who was the third? Who was the third one? There was a third person that got hit with it. Oh, it was Alma.
As it sits right now, I am going to, and we're going to test this out. I am going to leave it at their
It was you,
discretion.
Mikowski, and
If they identify
Almond.
a threat
Like
to the airframe, they are automatically clear.
I don't know if I
they
care to admit
identify
how
an
many times I got
imminent
hit with
threat
fucking
to
drones during the
infantry,
deployment.
They are clear. Other than that,
Which
they
vehicle
are
are we taking?
Close proximity would be
engage, as we call
Which
them.
vehicle are we taking?
Their discretion, what they're going to deem as a threat.
One is a 1-4 interrogative. Stand by.
All right. Obviously, say, hey, we got a fucking tank here. We're engaged.
What Vic are we taking? Over.
Hey, come here.
On for copies.
Be sure to relay to them that this is
Sorry, no, I didn't hear. Was that a question to me?
letting
Sorry.
their leash go a little bit. Do not fuck it up for me.
Let's find out what vehicle we're taking first.
All right.
Baby steps. You know, my first fucking op with the 506, I got killed the first fucking, 20 minutes in. We might just
Chief,
be
if you
back.
stare at me any harder, I'm going to burst into
Bring
flames.
it down, so. We might get an opportunity at the bang. I volunteer out.
Microphone muted.
Hi.
There we go.
Yeah. I was gonna ask. So you had asked for us to move the vehicles back to the bus stop during your AAR. Do you want them to be rearmed and repaired by us as well?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I'm just double checking.
We'll just start each iteration as a brand new fucking.
Yeah. The AAR area has resupply boxes. Are those fine, or would you prefer arsenals?
I know the private couldn't drive.
No, let's just do resupply boxes. I don't want guys fucking up and reloading their arsenal and having to go through radio checks and all that shit all over again.
Okay.
Plus, if you have to reload your kit.
Oh, maybe we'll get you one tonight.
Maybe you should.
Maybe you used a little too much ammo.
Right.
Did you also tell us that you're
Microphone
fired,
muted.
or was it
You,
somebody
you
else?
guys are
There
taking
you go.
way too long on this. You need to figure out how many vehicles you need, what type, and get them lined up. So
Yeah,
we can
yeah,
go.
see, yeah, it got flooded and it caught a fire. So do you think like a? Are you getting it fixed, or you get to get like a whole new vehicle at this point?
That one is the command Vic, so you're only taking 2 Vics for your platoon.
Nice.
All stations to be advised.
Aries,
They're
when
notifying
we
the convoy
call for
order with
pause
the
X,
unarmed Vic.
if you guys could do me a favor, once we call for it, just pop a green smoke on wherever the flag is at,
This is
so
1-3.
we can
Copy
kind
your
of get to it
last.
quickly and get out of there.
Are we using
Too easy,
Pro
President.
M2 or
All
the
right, thank
standard
you.
M2? Over.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, better recall the
All
vehicle.
get
So.
out.
1-3 welcome.
Emergency about the Vic.
Alright. 1-3. We are loading up in the front Vic. I'm standing in front of it. Alpha, you are Vic command on it. Bravo, you are the patrol team on it. Go ahead and load up.
Probably better.
Aaron Parker.
We are only
First Vic
allowed
transfer.
one M2 Crows, correct, at the time?
Yes.
And that is your command Vic as count as that only M2 Crows, correct?
I'm surprised we have it.
Alright, top all relayed.
All right.
No, you should have.
I'm gonna say
you know what,
yes.
you're right. It's a good call.
Purely
then
because I'm
you
gonna
could
have
still
to
use
ask
the
for
DM
clarification
as
on
the
that because
driver.
I'm not 100% sure. But for tonight, let's err on the side of caution and say yes.
Alright, copy that
Lock and
first
load,
sergeant.
Sarge.
That's what we went with.
Uh,
Convoy order as we have stands will
locking and
be
loading
regular
before we get in the
M2
Vic,
with
or-
1-3 and unarmed with
Stand
1-4
by, stand by.
platoon HQ,
Stand by.
command Vic, and then Mark 19 with
1-7.
1-1.
This is 1-3.
All right. Actually, I hate to do this to you
Center
guys
for 17 over.
to change things up on you a little bit.
Cleared to lock and load.
I'm gonna say never mind on the
They went
GCV.
over.
Command's gonna take an unarmed vehicle, so I'm a little bit more free to run around and see how the guys are doing, so on and so forth. So if you guys want to take an M2 Crows, you can go ahead. But throw an unarmed in there for the command element.
First Sergeant.
Yeah.
The crows on the command element vehicle does not count towards the 1 vehicle cap for crows.
All right, excellent. Well, now we know for the future, but we're still going to take an unarmed for command.
Alright, copy that, first sergeant.
I went
Top
and
right,
double
like,
check the
quick.
handbook for you.
Yeah.
For training purposes,
Microphone
do I need
muted.
to go on ahead and write something up on the map as far as
1-3
movements and
traffic over.
such, or just
Pull your Vic up a little bit more so this way we
No, in terms of the objective itself, okay, what we are going to do is we're going to patrol out of here down the marsh route, okay, into the town.
Headache right now. It's not very nice.
Wilco.
Are we clear to lock and load before we're loading in the Stand by, locking and loading. Just get into the truck.
But essentially, our goal is to get to that Y intersection where those 2 bus stops are. Once we cross that phase line X-ray, that is going to be essentially the end of iteration 1. Okay, so we're going to take it slow, move right down the MSR, and clear as we need to. Make sense?
track it top.
All right.
Appreciate it. Unless was there anything else you needed to tell me before I step off?
Nope. Go ahead and brief your guys up. Make sure they know what we're doing.
Copy that. Thanks, Top.
first iteration is going to be phase line X-ray. But basically, once we get to those bus stops at the Y intersection.
So
crossing. That's gonna be fun.
for what we're doing, once we get to the bus stop I was talking.
Sure you're not putting a vehicle through that.
Time for big boy races.
I think they go straight out here and then go to the right and get on that.
What are those? I've never had one.
Yeah.
I can't help.
All right, thank you.
Microphone muted.
One, the 7-on-3-1.
This is 1 cent traffic.
One, if your vehicles are lined up, let's go ahead and start getting them loaded up.
Copy that. Doing it. Time now.
Roger, 7-0. All elements 3-1, make sure your guys lock and load before they get in the trucks. Go ahead and load up.
What you doing?
1-1 copies.
Oh my god, he fucking vanished. Because I like you, I went ahead and turned off your damage so that way you don't kill yourself when you teleport into a tree like I do.
I thought I turned it off.
Oh, I don't know. It was on whenever I clicked on you.
I might have I was invisible there for a while. I might have turned it on when I came back so I could make sure they didn't have any questions for us before I dipped over here to the hill. They're dismounting kind of early. That's going to be rough.
I recommend not getting yourself too close even when invisible because the AI still seem to like see you and they'll just run up to you and stand next to you and try to hug you.
Good call. Where are you?
I'm gonna go put myself underneath this bridge over here. Underneath the bridge to like the fucking northeast of that hill, yeah. By the way, is that BMP and like Urals that you have on the backside of that hill? Warlord's gonna see that in a fucking heartbeat because they're on this side of the hill towards the airfield. Like as soon as they take off, those things are all gonna show up. Damn, kind of sad. We lost all of our cool vehicles.
Yeah, those Y100s were fun as shit to play with, man.
Not even that. I meant like the civilian vehicles. We lost all the civilian vehicles. We're back to just like regular vehicles now.
I don't know if Lord Lord will spot him because he wants them low right on the ass while they're flying over.
I mean, these are fine.
I heard someone fucking shoot. Did you? Fuck. Why is... That's not fucking right. That way around. Disregard. I was asking, did you hear someone shooting? But I see what you fucking did. I'm set up with the fucking tow launcher right now.
Copy. 7, this is 1 on 3, 1 over.
7, send it.
This is 1, be advised, are we to dismount here at 0951 and walk the VIX in from here over, or up just a little bit further over?
Negative, I'm about to call in.
Solid copy.
All elements 3-1, be advised, Warlord is reporting infantry on the hilltop to our north. They are engaging at this time. Break. Maintain security until we can get this infantry dealt with. Then we will move the trucks onto the road and walk them into town. Break. 1, I want you to get a support element punched over here to the north side of the road and get eyes on that hilltop, over.
This is 1, solid copy 7, we're going to have the time now, over.
Roger, 7-0. 4, get your tube set up.
Be advised, civilian vehicle identified west of our position 500 meters.
With the BTR up on the hill on the opposite side that they just engaged to.
BTR or BMP?
Yeah, BMP, knocking the rest off.
Boston 31, be advised, BMP identified marker 1003, 350 meters to our southwest, bearing 245 from my position. Marker 1003, it's a BTR.
Be advised, we moved that team up to the north here to get eyes on that hill to the north break. Not seeing anything at this time. We do see an impact mark from where the helicopters attacked. We're not seeing any enemy forces at this time, over.
Yeah, solid copy. I'm seeing 2, maybe 3 stragglers up there moving around the hilltop. Do you have the Mark 19 on the north side of the road, over?
Unknown at this time. I can find out, though.
Roger, go ahead and do so.
7, this is 1. Be advised, we got the M2 with us up here, but we can swap them for the Mark 19 if you want.
Negative, not going to be necessary. It looks like the guys are building a vehicle trench for the Mark 2 or the M2 right now. Once he pulls up into position, you should be able to see the M3 moving around the hilltop up there, over.
Yeah, solid copy. I am starting to see movement up there. We'll get them moved and engage, over.
Solid copy, 7-0.
That 7. We'll advise down forward.
Roger, 7 up.
7, 1 Romeo additional.
Send it.
And 7, 1 Romeo. Relaying 1-3 is holding security north. 1-4 is pushing west to engage armor. Over.
7 copy, Bill.
1 Romeo out.
push-through contact troops that were roughly 800 meters to our southeast. Over.
For the ones who pushed through to our south, I do not assign.
Alright, copy that, Dagger. If able, can you give me some ISR on that to see if they're pushing up behind us?
On the 11th side, we're looking at ISR for years at this moment.
Alright, copy that, Dagger. 1-7 out.
Be advised, we got a BMP up on the hill to the north. Warlord is this time.
Solid copy, sir. You're going ahead and backing off, that way we can get the depth light over.
7 out.
The BMP's been destroyed.
7, this is Havoc 1 Romeo.
7, send it.
And 7, this is Havoc 1 Romeo. 1-4 reporting casualties to their east. Additional CPR is catastrophic this time.
Solid copy, Romeo. Interrogative, does 1-4 need any assistance from HQ at this time with those casualties? Over.
Say again for 1 Romeo.
Romeo, does 1-4 require any assistance from HQ on those casualties?
Unknown at this time, I'll find out 1 Romeo. Negative.
Roger, 7 out.
You really not gonna get out of the fucking vehicle?
And 7, 1 Romeo additional.
Send it.
1-4 at this time is occupying an enemy gas. Over.
Solid copy on all. Romeo, break. Have 1-4 disable that vehicle, pull back, pull all elements back to the road, prepare to remount and step off. Over.
Havoc 1 Romeo copies pull 1-4, disable vehicle, and pull them back. We'll relay.
No, don't pull in front of it.
send it.
This is one interrogative. Dagger support for 1-1.
Thunder is inbound on that BMP up there to the west of 1-4 at this time.
Solid copy. Take a mic.
Я под огнем!
Bosses, everyone be advised. Thunder has three-way on the EMP location is west of 1-1.
I don't know why, but fucking Lancer went down.
Havoc 1 Romeo copies Thunder Gun Run south north, west of 1-1, 085-045. Over.
Copy, they went down. Let's grab these dudes that are still alive, RC on the squad leaders, and run them away.
Dagger, this is 1-7 on 3-1, over.
Вас понял.
1-7, this is 7. Go ahead and send traffic. I'll relay.
Be advised, 1-3 has possible eyes on Lancer going down to the direct north. Be advised, grid reference 089058, unconfirmed at this time, over.
Solid copy, step 1-7.
1-7 out.
Well, Hawk just fucking ran off and left 0 to die.
One, this is 7 on 3-1.
Did they go into
Set traffic for 1-7 away.
I don't know what happened to them, but Hawk just fucking left 0 to die at Lancer.
Back at this time, over.
Be advised, at this current time, they should be starting to withdraw. They were engaged heavily, had to even the odds before they were able to tactically withdraw, over.
Yep, solid copy, 1-7. Notify 1-7.
Break. Havoc 1 have 1-1 pop green and 1-4 pop green smoke on their positions. We're gonna have Thunder coming in.
Havoc 1 copies, green smoke. Dagger, this is Havoc 1 Romeo.
Set for Dagger.
And Dagger, Havoc 1 Romeo, green smoke is deployed, 1114, over.
Havoc 1 could not copy last, say again.
And for Dagger, 11 and 14 have deployed green smoke.
It's still a copy. I'm still seeing 1-4 pushing west. We are aborting that cast at this time.
1 Romeo copies. Over.
Seven, this is 1-7 on 3-1, over.
Stand by.
1-7 standing by, over.
One 7, this is 7 on 3-1.
1-7, this is 1-7. Do we have permission to push one of my squads out to rescue that member from Lancer, over?
Negative at this time, 1-7. We have other Blue 4 assets working on that, over.
This is 1-7, solid copy, out.
Северо-восток!
What? The gun doesn't want to turn?
7, this is 1 on 3-1, over.
What is CSAR?
7, send it.
This
Search and
is
rescue.
1, be advised, we've
Go
got
spool
1-1
up
and
a
1-4 finally
Blackhawk
pulling
from
back to the east,
the
towards
base
dismount point
and
break.
head this way.
Interrogative,
See
are
if you
we
can't
just
locate
all
them.
going to link back up and
If
then
you
start
can,
pushing
pick them
towards
up, take them back to base.
new objective, over?
So we're
I think
doing
the
it
next
and
objective.
not the fucking pilots?
A-firm 1-6,
Yes,
apparent
he's
this
trying to
time.
get them to
This
focus
appears
on
to
this.
be wrapped up break. We are going to pull the trucks on the road and rail the road into town from here, over.
Solid copy on all 7. We'll start getting everybody in position and we'll start making maneuvers ASAP, over.
Roger, 7 out.
Dagger, be advised, Phoenix 2-1, signing in on frequency 70, beginning search and rescue for downed pilots.
Roger.
Is Steven's coming to get me?
By the sound, I'm gonna why don't you go ahead.
Can you pop green on blue on your fucking position, Beefhawk?
Yeah, A-firm.
Maybe switch over 5 7.
Phoenix, diagram 70, be advised. Potential autocannon, threat still NAO, use caution. Warlord recovery.
Warlord
Phoenix copies all. Good copy on green smoke.
West of platoon 98, Kilo, Mark 1020. There is one round time supply depot with an infantry a little tight going around it.
Confirm 1020 west of copy.
I think I'd be doing this today.
Pause 70, do not mark anything left.
North copies.
I'm in, go, go, go!
Yep.
Copy, we'll leave it. Just go. We'll leave that to you.
Yep, Abram, hang on, Mike.
Dagger, Phoenix, 2-1 on Zone 0.
Phoenix is Dagger, send traffic.
Be advised, down pilot has been picked up, currently RTB.
Roger, confirm was a single pilot or two?
One times pilot.
Roger. Confirm that was all souls on board.
There was 2 souls on board the aircraft, I believe, that went down, only 1 survivor.
Roger.
1 to 7 on 3-1.
This is 1, send traffic 7.
1, be advised, HQ element will pull up rear security on the staggered column over.
This is 1, solid copy on all, we'll pass it down over.
Roger, 7
100%, 1.1, 100, that the pilot was down by smartest, so control the ground was lost, and your pilot died in the wreck.
Alright. Hold on.
This is Havoc 1 Romeo.
What is it that they're doing currently?
And 7, Havoc 1 Romeo, platoon reports ready to go, over.
Solid copy, Romeo. You are clear to begin movement at your discretion, over.
Havoc 1 Romeo, copies, out.
They're gonna walk the Vixen from 1.1 kilometers away from the town.
Sounds kind of based in a interesting kind of way.
Seven, this is Havoc 1 Romeo. Platoon reports convoy will be going out walking pace.
7, solid copy, break. Make sure we have plenty of dispersion between that point element and the first vehicle, over.
Have a Quinn Romeo, copies. Over.
Квадрат 0, 8, 8, 0, 3, 2.
What the?
Садись в машину. Прекратить огонь. Высаживайся.
Don't know why he just like got the fuck out. Okay, bro, really? You're not. Clemens, can you deal with this dude on top of the dirt mound running around in fucking circles in front of the gun?
1,5 километра. Юго-восток.
Dealt with.
I heard him fucking go limp.
Dagger, this is 17031, over.
Go ahead for Dagger.
Do we have any ISR reports west of the road that we're traveling, as well as in the town that we're approaching, over?
Hold one, looking into now.
317, copies, holding, over.
So how come they like stopped and fell back and regrouped in the first place?
I'm assuming so they could walk the VIX up. Like, I don't know what happened. I think it's just because they dismounted so far back that ambush that we had set up just kind of fucked up their dismount plan. And then they've got air
All elements 3-1,
rotary
be
that's
advised,
close,
stagger
right?
column
And then
looks
they've got
party.
fucking
At
the
least if you won't
A10
die, you will die looking good.
is spotting everything, causing problems.
Yeah, he's like doing donuts literally
Copy that,
over the
7.
top of us right now. Like he's quite literally doing fucking donuts. I'm listening to him
Bosses
nonstop.
3-1, be advised. Your spot rep is as follows, break. Nearest marker 1014 is a gas break. Marker 1026 southwest of that is infantry with civilians mixed in, break. Southwest of that is marker 1026 is possible MG or AGS, break. On the north side, markers 1015 and 1027 are infantry patrols. Dagger out.
Have a Quinn Romeo, copies Dagger on 3-1.
1-7 on 3-1.
This is 110 traffic 7.
1, I'm sure you guys are already sending it down, but that we have confirmation
Send a
of
civilian
civilians in
bit.
the AO. Make sure we are tight on ROE, over.
Solid
Straight up
copy
the
7,
road.
we'll pass it down.
I didn't hear you say that again.
Roger, 7 up.
Send a civilian vehicle straight up the road towards them. RC it so it doesn't run anybody over, and then just keep driving right past them.
You might want to jump on the fucking gas with the gun then.
I gotta walk this patrol up or else they won't move because the fucking air is scaring the shit out of them even on careless.
And you said just drive past them, correct?
Yep, just drive up, don't run anybody over, and then just keep rolling past them, get out of hearing distance, and then you're good. Obviously follow their commands.
7, this is 1 Romeo. On 3-1.
7, send it.
Lead elements reporting contacts within vehicles following the civilian vehicle ahead of us. Over.
Solid copy. Break formation. Begin engagement.
And additional 1-3 is engaged with the contact. 1 Romeo. Over.
Yeah, solid copy. Looks like the civilians were fleeing the area before the engagement here. Go ahead and begin fire maneuver.
1 Romeo copies out.
Finally, they used their fucking guns on their trucks.
One, this is 7 on 3-1.
This is 1 to traffic 7.
1, be advised, I'm hearing an AGS west down the road. Sounds like it's roughly 700 meters west of my current pause. Over.
Solid copy 7, be advised, we're going to start moving troops to the west end of the tree line for cover. Over.
Yeah, solid copy 1, move as you see fit. Over.
Solid copy on all 7. Over.
Roger, 7 out. One, this is 7 on 3-1.
Go ahead for 1 Romeo on 3-1.
Romeo, it's looking like that AGS is most likely at mark 1026, probably rooftop. Keep that in mind. Over.
Alright, mark 1026 and on a rooftop, we'll check that. 1 Romeo, over.
Roger, 7 out.
Seven, this is 1 on 3-1.
7, send it.
This is 1 interrogative. Any way we can get any kind of airstrike or anything on that GMG. Over.
Stand by 1-6, break. We're gonna have to figure out CVE on that before we can engage. Over.
A solid copy on that 7. Yeah, we forgot that we got civilians in that area, so we're going to try to get better eyes on it and see what we can see. Over.
Yeah, solid copy.
Alright, 1 out.
One, this is 7 on 3-1.
This is 1 to traffic 7.
1, I'm currently running thermals across that open field out there to our northwest. I am seeing nothing across the valley there. You guys should be relatively clear to move. Over.
Solid copy 7. Interrogative, aren't we going to be exposed to that GMG if we start going down the front face here?
Yeah, A-firm, not telling you to move down the front face, just saying that your flank is clear. Over.
Solid copy 7. Yep, we're continuing to move about west-southwest, and then we're going to probably kind of move up north from there.
Solid copy, 7 out.
Seven to Havoc 1 Romeo.
Send it.
Havoc 1 Romeo reporting enemy vehicular contact on the southwest face of this hill. One squad will be investigating.
Solid copy, Romeo.
1 Romeo up.
Dude, might as well fucking... Really? Let's do this. Oh my god. Stay in the gunner seat. God. What brings someone else over here to get freaking gunner seat then?
One, this is 7 on 3-1.
This is 1, send traffic 7.
One, be advised, CDE estimates are going to be too high to engage at AGS. It is currently on a multi-story apartment building break. It is going to be on us to engage, over.
Solid copy 7. We'll make do with what we got.
Roger, 7 out.
Один километр, северо-восток.
Oh, that dude just got fucking
7,
domed.
this is 1 Romeo.
7, send it.
1-4 and 1-2 report contacts northwest engaging.
Solid copy, Romeo.
Correction, no, 1-1, only 1-1.
Solid copy, Romeo.
1 Romeo out.
One, this is 7 on 3-1.
This is 1, send traffic 7.
One interrogative, do we have a rough idea where those contacts 1-1 is engaging are at? Out there to the northwest?
Negative on distance. He said that it was about a squad plus. They just about have it mopped up, but I can find out further over.
Negative. If they've got it pretty much mopped up, just disregard.
Solid copy on all.
Damn, they smoked that AGS.
Roger, 7. One, this is 7 on 3-1.
1, 7, this is 1 Romeo, go ahead.
Romeo, be advised, we have confirmation from Dagger that the AGS is destroyed at this time, over.
That's a good copy for 1 Romeo, AGS destroyed, over.
Roger, 7 out.
Yeah, finally took out the sniper. I hit like 4 or 5 different fucking people with it.
Trying to get these dead
Bosses,
civilians to start running away.
Civilian at marker 1042, about 100 meters north of 13's position. Unknown intent at this time. He was running towards your position.
Solid copy, Dagger, we'll pass it down. Over.
Dagger out.
Seven, this is 1 on 3-1, over.
7, send it.
This is 1. Be advised, 1-1 was reporting that they had gotten just about all those guys up there to the northeast break. Additional on that was there was a Vic that they had engaged and had dismounted and was running to them. Additionals, they've got more civilians, it looks like, that are behind 1-1 at this time. Over.
Solid copy. At this time, disregard any funky civilian antics.
Solid copy. Disregarding and moving. Over. Have a where's 1 out.
Damn. He got fucking schwacked.
One was 7 on 3-1.
This is 1 10 traffic 7.
1, be advised, HQ element has spotted a single individual unarmed running around with a pair of binoculars. He is in a combat uniform at this time. Break. If you spot him, you are to fire a warning shot in his direction. Over.
Solid copy 7. Additional interrogative on that. Are we to detain him if we get close enough? Over.
Affirm.
Solid copy. We'll make it happen.
Roger, 7-0.
I don't know why these guys refuse to get in that gunner seat.
One to 7 on 3-1.
This is 1 10 traffic 7.
1, be advised, we are taking IDF at this time. Break. It is my belief that the individual with the binoculars is spotting that IDF. Break. ROE has changed. If you see any uniformed individual with any type of magnified optic, you are clear to engage to kill. Over.
Solid copy 7. We're passing it on time now. Over.
Roger, 1. Go ahead and begin movement into the town as you see fit. Over.
Solid copy 7. We're rounding them up time now and getting them moved out. Over.
Roger, 7-0. One to 7 on 3-1.
7. This is 1 Romeo. Go ahead.
1
good?
Romeo interrogative. Do you guys have
You what?
the DM with you tonight? Over.
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm just kind of like
That's an affirmative.
waiting
1
for them
Romeo,
to
over.
finally finish the town. It's already been almost over an hour. And they haven't even gotten to the edge of the
Romeo
town yet.
relay to 1-7 direct.
Romeo is ready to relay.
Negative, Romeo. It was informing you that I relayed my traffic to 1-7 direct. Over.
1 Romeo copies.
Roger, 7-0.
I was shooting at Thunder. These aircraft are flying way too fucking close.
Seven, this is 1 on 3, 1 over.
7, send it.
This is 1, be advised, 1-4 setting up SBF and current location break. That's going to allow for the rest of the platoon to get the VIX back on the road and walking them into the town, over.
Solid copy 1, break. Be advised, ensure that we are not doing staggered column walking down the road. We are still actively engaged, over.
Solid copy on all 7, we'll pass it down.
Solid copy.
Have us one out.
The building near your crane is interval, so I have a fucking...
It's enterable, so what?
Sorry, I had to take the fuel out of it. So I put a fucking vehicle in there if you wanted to use it.
1 to 7 on 3-1.
Because like I said, they're flying like fucking donuts 100 meters off the ground.
On the north side of the road there, where that dismounted gas is at.
This is 1 standby, trying to track direct cover.
Yes, seat in there.
It is just to the northwest of my pause on the north side of the road.
We'll remedy
just
that
before you get
in
into town a
the
little bit.
second iteration.
Copy that, 7. This is 1 we got eyes on.
Roger, looks like a pretty
We'll
good position for a
remedy
truck to move
that
into. Over.
in the second iteration.
Yeah, copy that. We'll start making it happen time now. Over.
Roger, 7 out.
You want me to just take delete the Vic?
You can leave it in there.
Seven, this is 1-7 on 3-1, over.
7, send it.
Are you currently stationed with my 1-4 element, over?
Affirm, we are
To let them
just
get
to the
through
right
the
flank
squads
this time.
that we have on patrol on
Alright, copy
the
that,
north
7. If
side
able, can you
and
kind
the
of
south
keep an eye
side.
on them
Can
for
you
me,
start
over?
moving those out of visibility and deleting them?
Tango Mike 7, 1-7 out.
You said north side, move them like away and delete them?
Yeah, there's a squad on the north side that's about to recycle and come back into town. Have them go off further into the trees there or whatever, and then get rid of them. Starting to try to thin out the population in here.
One to 7 on 3-1.
This one's in traffic 7.
1, hold that lead truck.
Copy that, holding.
1, be advised, mark 1048 to the direct west of my pause. That is going to be an MG on the side of that barn that's going to have a lane down that road. Get the infantry out there to deal with that before we go walking the truck up in there, over.
Solid copy on all. We'll start maneuvering and getting that taken care of, over.
Roger, disregard last. That is AGS fire and get the guys out of the open.
Solid copy, getting them out.
Pretty sure you hit fucking Lieutenant Franklin in the face.
Took its ammo away.
The fucking gun just broke because it started like ultra gliding across the ground until it shattered. I love Arma.
stations, this and that. This is 1-7. Be advised, 1-3 has a treat in place on the road. I say again, 1-3 has a treat in place on the road. Over.
Solid copy.
1-7 out.
One, this is 7 on 3-1.
This is 1, send traffic 7.
1, it looks like 1-4 push up to this next clump of trees. Do not push further west beyond those trees. We are bringing in Lancer on that machine gun. Over.
Solid copy on all 7.
Roger, 7. Over.
This is 1 Romeo on 3-1. This is 1 Romeo on 3-1.
7, send it.
1 Romeo, or 7, 1 Romeo platoon reports holding at this position, LOA, until your go-ahead for further. 1 Romeo out, or over.
Solid copy on your last 1 Romeo. Break. We are currently pushing the barn with 1-4 covering to take the machine gun. Break. We have a confirmed BTR 80 Alpha, danger close to the southwest inside of a warehouse. Over. It is currently moving. Over. Alright, push up and get into this barn.
1 Romeo copies BTR and your movement.
Alright, machine gun is still there.
Over.
I'm going to throw a frag over there.
Copy. Roger.
Frag out. I'm going to go into the barn and go straight left.
One right.
Clear left.
Clear right. A-firm, we're going to be danger close on it. Stand by.
Burns is down. Pulling them in.
Yep, pull him inside the barn.
Oh!
One, this is 7 on 3-1.
This is 1, send traffic 7.
1, it's going to be on us to take out that BTR.
Solid copy, we're moving 1-4 in to take care of a time now. Over.
Say again, last one.
This is 1, I say again, we are moving 1-4 to maneuver and take that out. Over.
Roger, 7 out.
7, this is 1 on 3-1.
7, send it.
This is 1 interrogative. Are we cleared to move from that Lancer attack, over?
A-firm, we had to wave off to deal with this bullshit in person. We got a little too close. Break. You are clear to continue movement down the MSR as you see fit, over.
Solid copy, 7. We'll keep them moving. Time now. 1 out.
Where was that shooting from?
Direct 340. 1, this is 1-4, be advised. We got danger close contacts to our north. We are pulling back to link back up with HQ. Time now, over. Go, go, go. We're up. It was. Alright, let's peel back. HQ's gonna be behind us to that barn. Doc, get treated real quick. I got you covered. Yeah. Try to get. Alright, you good, Doc? Yep.
Southwest side of the greenhouse.
Copy that.
1, this is 7 on 3-1.
This is 1 7.
Mark 1059, kind of center of town there, is believed to be a command.
Solid copy on all. We'll pass it down, over.
Roger, 7-0.
You can see that.
Быть начеку!
think I scared the shit out of a few people with that.
That Mark 19 just started going off with all his friendlies around. What the fuck?
Yeah, so
Seven, this is
I
1 on 3,
snuck a fucking RPG gunner up there, laid him down in the
This is
grass,
1, be advised,
and they pushed the fucking
myself and
vehicle
1-1
up within
were
like
engaged
20
by
meters of
some
it, and I
kind
just
of
stood him up and
rocket
shot the
vehicle or
Vic.
something over here by marker 1027, unknown at this time. Over.
Solid
Put an
copy.
RPG straight into their
Give me a
engine
better
block.
idea of what you're dealing with over there if you can. Over.
Yeah, solid copy on all. We're going to try to get better eyes on it. No eyes at this time.
Oh yeah, it's
Over.
that vehicle's kind of fucked up too.
Solid copy.
1 out.
Уже в пути. Уже в пути.
7, this is 1 on 3, 1 over.
7, send it.
This is 1, be advised, it was a single infantry with a rocket launcher. We got him. Break. There's a building still over at that marker, marked previously. Windows are smashed out. Might be a point of interest. Over.
Solid copy. 1, move as you see fit at this time. Over.
Solid copy on all 7. 1 out.
Fucking look at me, motherfucker.
3 has eyes on Finger Mike. We're pushing up.
Oh,
Is
look
that
at
a
you.
briefcase in his hand?
Let's quick clear this
Oh,
townhouse.
fucking dude.
I hope it's not one of those FMJ9s. Oh, here it comes.
He's rushing us.
Bravo Charlie, to your
Yeah.
point, you might have to investigate running.
Yeah. Stop. Stop.
Stop.
We gotta get out of the road. Get out of the road. Somebody detain that man.
7, this is 17 on 31. Be advised, we have a man running around in a black suit, not following commands at this time. Over.
Hey, hold, buddy.
Solid copy. 1-7. Disregard unless he gives you a reason to do otherwise.
1-7 copies all.
The black suit running around us. Over.
Sound muted.
Oh, well then. Arma made some funny sounds and then crashed.
Microphone muted.
That was interesting. Don't think I've ever heard it make that sound before. Open faster. go. And server.
Oh my god, it's so loud.
Hey, we're back. I have returned.
All elements 3-1, rally on green smoke, just northwest of
Roger.
Mount Paz, over.
This is 1, copy that. Tallying green smoke and moving their turn now. Over.
Roger, sir.
Once they all step through the flag, I need you to get all their vehicles from the convoy and move it back to the bus stop where they dismounted. Move the teleport flag over there. And then make sure all their Vics are healed up. Once that's done, we can start building in the second area here.
You want to like delete everything that we have down right now that's like over here in this first area?
Yeah, everything that's here, just delete it. Delete the stuff on the bridge so they can actually cross the bridges. And then unhide everything in iteration 2 and go ahead and start building it up.
I'll just delete the dude that they didn't kill.
There was a dude somewhere that was bugged. I couldn't delete him.
Uh-oh, there was a guy just like chilling in a building. I saw him earlier.
Roger.
Where the fuck is Snow going?
Random addition 4
Yeah, I'm
puzzles.
staying Riley racing. What the fuck?
I prefer Formula 1.
So these 2 Vics plus the 2 that they left behind, they only had the 4?
Roger.
Yeah, what is with these guys painting their trucks fucking orange?
I gotta disconnect because I got the can't move bug, so I'll be right back.
Okay.
I know.
Alright, Havoc 1, Havoc 1, lock it up. Rally on the first sergeant.
All right, first platoon, everybody here.
Cool.
A-frame top.
All right. So we're gonna get through this relatively quickly. We are going to be using this flag behind me to get over to our AAR point so that Ares can. Right, so you are, as a squad, going to approach, teleport to AAR zone. So you're going to go 1-1, 1-2, 1-3, you know, whatever. So as the squads go through, get through the flag, just kind of disperse, and then we'll rally up from there. All right, everybody tracking on that?
Yes, for sure.
Bad for myself.
High habitation.
All right, 1-1, 1-3, 1-4 through the teleporter.
Spy squad, guys. Keep it formal. So let 1-1 go
Thank you.
first.
Let's go.
Thank
last.
you, Sergeant
Let's go
McCoskey,
first
on
squad.
correcting.
Zone.
Fuck is
1-1,
that?
let me know in your last one. I think that was it. Alright, 1-3, let's go.
Oh. This was fucking. Oh. Okay. Just get rid of the fucking flags that are here. This shit fucking confusing even me.
All right, you stop in an ambush, that's how you get killed. Other than that, overall, the maneuvers.
Жду приказов. Ожидаю указаний. Все ясно. Вас понял. Вас понял. Понял. Вас понял. Уже в пути. Готов. Уже в пути. Уже в пути. Уже в пути. Готов. Ожидаю указаний. Жду. Ожидаю указаний. Ожидаю ваших приказов. Понял. Понял. Уже в пути. Ожидаю ваших приказов. Уже в пути. Выполняю. Уже в пути. Уже в пути. Вас понял. Готов. Все ясно? Выполняю. Вас понял. Уже в пути. Уже в пути. Уже в пути. Ожидаю ваших приказов. Готов. Двигайся вперед. Двигайся 100 метров вперед. Готов.
Двигайся 75 метров вперед.
Are you back?
Yeah, I need to know when you're ready.
What do you mean by need to know when I'm ready?
Stand by. I need to know when you're ready with the build, ready enough for them to TP over and then start their movement.
I mean, if you just add all units, I kind of just threw a bunch of shit down. I mean, it's probably good enough for them to at least start moving.
Copy. There's no civilians over there this time, right?
Correct.
And I saw one AA piece on the roof. Did you have a shulker or anything?
There's a ZU gun currently down and a fucking Igla chair currently down.
Copy. You can ditch the AA.
Say again? No clue what the fuck he said.
First Sergeant said ditch the AA. Just delete it.
Alright.
Готов.
Broski. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Жду. Ожидаю ваших приказов.
Гляди в оба! Иди! Я прикрою! Вперед! Прикрываю! Иди! Выдвигаемся! Прикрываю! Иди! Выдвигайся!
I don't think any of them are going to be able to go on that because of the fucking helicopter flying around.
They are on their way.
Did we want to use IEDs?
If we're going to, it's got to be towards the phase line at the very far end. He wants to make this quick.
Copy.
Seven, this is 1 on 3-1. Be advised, everyone is through at this time. Over.
Solid copy 1. Go ahead and get the vehicles pulled out onto the road and stand by to load up.
Solid copy 7. Moving about time now. Over.
Oh, it's
Roger, 7-0.
garbage pile. Yeah.
Seven, this is 1 on 3-1. Over.
7, send it.
This is 1 interrogative. Are we taking the unarmed as well, or are we just taking the 2 armed? Over.
We are taking the unarmed as well. Same convoy order as before.
Solid copy on all 7. Tango Mike, 1 out.
One, go ahead and load your vehicles up.
This is 1. Copy that. We're doing it. Time now.
Прикрой меня! Иди, я прикрою! Прикрываю! Иди! Прикрой меня! Иди, я прикрою! Уже выдвигаюсь! Выдвигайся! Прикрой меня!
Was that a look mom, I'm on TV moment?
What?
I think that was a look mom, I'm on TV moment. The A-10 flying over the convoy like that.
Oh, you said look. Oh, okay. I didn't understand what you said the first time. This guy is not doing what I'm telling him to do, which means he needs to get placed again.
1, the 7 on 3-1.
This is 1 to traffic 7.
1, be advised, pick a dismount point for us just past the phase line of iteration 1. We will herringbone dismount and walk the vehicles down the MSR there to the end of iteration 2 at phase line Yankee. Over.
Solid copy on all 7. We'll make it happen. Over.
Roger, 7-0.
Быть начеку! Вертолет! Восток! 9-3! 0-6-7!
Almost forgot to do that again.
7 is 1 on 3-1.
7, send it.
This is one interrogative. You said I'm calling the dismount point, or the lead Vic is calling it out. Over.
You call it.
Solid copy. 7-1 out.
You want me to save this tow for when they finally come down the road, or do you want me to scare one of the helos?
Scare one of the helos.
Which one?
Whichever one you can.
All assets 3-1, be advised. BTR 80 Alpha marker 1135 on the north side of the town break. Also, marker 1135 on the southern side is a gun truck and possibly another BTR. Break. Unknown marker 1135 is reinforced area with multiple static placements. Background.
Dagger, this is 1 Romeo, copy you on 3-1. Over.
Oh god, I'm fucking reloading this tow while I'm staring at them.
If you can hit a truck, do it.
This is one interrogative. Through the next phase line, do we have confirmation of civilians through that portion as well? Over.
We have no confirmation at this time. Over.
Copy that. 7. Let us know if any of that changes. We'll continue to PID as normal. Over.
Solid copy. 1.
Copy that. 1 out.
You want me to hit one of the trucks?
You just did.
Oh, I'm on a fucking RPG gunner across the river. And I'm staring at the fucking convoy. Do you see me currently?
Yeah, I see you.
Also, 3-1, be advised. Markers 1135 and 1135 are now identified both as BTR 80 Alphas.
Yeah, I can see vehicles.
This is 1 Tango Mike on all. Dagger will continue to maneuver as normal. Over.
Copy, Dagger out.
You can see it. Then do your thing.
Let me walk up this stupid ass bush.
Dagger, this is 1 on 3-1. Over.
Go ahead for Dagger.
This is 1 interrogative on those markers. Which ones were the armor pieces? Over.
Be 1135.
Solid copy. Dagger. 1 out.
makeshift roadblock.
Реактивный самолет, 1 километр, юго-восток. Гляди в оба! Юго-восток!
Let them get across the street.
Вертолет, квадрат 0, 9, 7, 0, 6, 5. Реактивный самолет, 2 километра, юго-восток.
What are they doing?
Штурмовой вертолет, квадрат 0, 6, 7, 0, 3, 1. Гляди в оба! Солдат! 200 метров! Вперед! 4! Стреляем этого солдата! Впереди! Солдат! 200 метров! Впереди! Стрелок! 200 метров! 200 метров! Впереди! Штурмовой вертолет! Contact in the open. Down. Pushing Billy. Go, 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 go.
Yeah, delete all
One
that
to
shit.
7 on 3-1.
This is 1 Cent Traffic 7.
One, be advised that a large cluster of vehicles out to our west there, marked 1139, that is going to be a motor pool area break. We have thunder coming in with munitions on it.
Solid copy, 7. We're going to hold traffic moving west-southwest at this time, over.
Yeah, solid copy, 7 out.
Could you move in front of everyone else? We're going to hold here. Let's clear this building in so we can utilize it at all.
Always clear.
Clear. One will be advised, Alpha and Bravo to go to the building.
That door. Open this up there. Right was clear. To the left. Left.
On you, Riley.
Clear.
Left looks clear, go left.
Copy. Clear.
Go ahead and kill the motor so that they can hear.
Microphone muted.
1, this is 7 on 3-1.
The second on top of
This one's in traffic, 7.
1, was that us firing a stick of AT or was that
Stand by, I'll play down. I believe it was op 4 though, over.
solid?
Back up a little bit. Honk it back up.
Good hit from More contacts on the road.
7, this is 1 Romeo on 3-1.
7, send it.
7, can confirm that rocket fire was enemy over here at 1-1 position. 1 Romeo, over.
Solid copy, Romeo. What's the status of pushing the fix over?
No hits on 1-1 over here for from 1-1 Romeo.
They're still too close.
One, this is 7 on 3-1.
This is 1 10 traffic, 7.
1, go ahead and continue movement west at your discretion.
Solid copy. We'll continue moving at this time, over.
Copy.
1, this is 7 on 3-1.
This is 1 10 traffic, 7. Over.
1, relay to 1-1, marker 1148, and infantry. Their north side, Alpha, watch your north flank, over.
Solid copy, 7. Relaying to downtime now. Tango light, over.
Alpha heard your right side of you.
Affirm, Bravo's moving to intersect as possible spot ties range.
Havoc 1, this is Dagger on 3-1, be advised, break. Havoc 1 is being flanked by infantry to the north, marker 1148, break. Multiple BTR 80 Alphas identified, or correction, multiple BTRs identified at marker 1149 to the west of Havoc 1. Probable under an overhang and maybe motor pool break. SPG at marker 1144 if you have not identified it as well.
For Lancers attack around that building, that long building you guys are on right there.
Havoc 1 Romeo copies Dagger 1148 marker north infantry. And Havoc 1-1 and Havoc 1 Romeo contact this time.
Engage west as well. Just don't move west. Are you good? Hilton, you up? Break. BTR
1, this is 7 on 3-1.
position from its.
This is 1 10 traffic 7.
One, be advised, infantry is going to have to deal with that BTR that is currently engaging. It's going to be too danger close for air to engage, over.
The solid copy 7. We're pulling 1-1 back so that way we can pull these guys closer to us and get the flanks to engage, over.
7, solid copy.
Yep.
100 meters.
Right there, Charlie. Charlie, just went between the two
Your back
buildings.
left, clear.
Copy. I'm pulling back a casualty on the
Scanning.
Right here. Right here. I got him right here. Treating.
I need a driver to pull me forward.
See that guy that was shooting at us?
I suppressed him.
Damn it. There's a script.
Havoc 1, this is Dagger, be advised. 1-3 and 1-7 are moving onto a BTR position, marker 1136.
1 Romeo copies 1 3 and 7 on marker 1136. Over.
One, this is 7 on 3-1.
This is 1 10 traffic 7.
1, notify 1-1 that HQ element is going to be staying along the tracks here, shoring up their right flank.
Solid copy 7. We'll relay it down. Take a mic. Over.
Roger, 7-0.
It's an awkward time to walk around that fucking corner.
Onsis through and be advised, another BTR west of Havoc HQ's position, left the overhang, pushing south towards marker 1145. Correction, south towards marker 1139 and marker 1154.
Bravo, push over this wall, clear me an exit route over where that BTR was just killed for.
This is 1. Copy that, Dagger. Take a mic. Over.
Let's hop over this wall where the BTR was.
Straight south. No, straight south.
I get up frags. Shit. Here's
Do we
the
have
other side.
friendlies in there?
Let's go to the other side.
1, this is 7 on 3-1.
7, go ahead for Havoc 1 Romeo.
Romeo, looking like that BTR may now be pushing west at this time,
I
over.
just walked in here.
This is 1 Romeo copies BTR moving west at this time. Over.
Disregard last, Romeo, that is now on the tracks, on the railroad tracks, north side of town.
This is 1 Romeo copies on the tracks. 1 Romeo over.
Roger, 7-0.
приказов. Уже в пути.
No, never mind. Don't do that.
Вас понял.
7, this is 1 on 3, 1 over.
7, send it.
This is 1, be advised, 1-1 is reporting that their mic is KA at this time, over.
Solid copy, 1. I currently have a BTR 80 Alpha bearing down on me at this time.
Solid copy, 7, we're rerouting units to you, time now, over.
Roger, 7 out. It is currently hauling ass eastbound down the tracks.
Solid copy, 7, 1, we got you.
Hiding inside of here, really?
This is 1 on 3, 1 over.
Break. All assets 3-1 be advised. 7 is down currently. Being worked on.
Solid copy.
Yeah, I'm not going back up on that roof.
Look what happened to him.
All stations, this is 1 Romeo, friendly force picking up enemy weaponry.
7 back on comms. All elements 3-1, be advised we have crossed the 3-hour mark. I say again, we have crossed the 3-hour mark. If anybody needs to disconnect, they are clear to do so.
This is 1, copy all, we'll pass it down, time now, 7, over.
Roger, 7 out.
7, this is 1-7 on 3-1, over.
Send it.
Be advised that my current location, I have 3 unmanned enemy BTRs and a mortar pool, over.
Solid copy, 1-7. We will note them for later demo, over.
Copy 7, be advised it is marked with red 4 marker 1159. I say again, red 4 marker 1159, over.
Solid copy, 1-7, eyes on mark.
1-7 out.
These guys really just all stayed over here. I think they're really not gonna fucking follow me. Trying to get this last squad to push up. I keep taking the fucking squad leader and they just keep not following.
One to 7 on 3-1.
This is 1, send traffic 7.
1, be advised we got 1 times reinforcement flight coming in at mark 1158. 1-1 has been requested by Dagger to provide security, over.
This solid copy, 1-7. Got that from 1-1. So we'll hold all movement west until that security is lifted over.
Solid copy.
Squad's fucking getting there 1 year.
Havoc 1-7, we have a enemy patrol at 1201 going to the north road.
Dagger, this is 1-7, I copy y'all. Enemy patrol, red 4 marker 1201, pushing north to my location, over.
Hey, firm.
Copy, the view is the new point is 1202. They're getting closer to you, heading that way.
This is 1-7, I copy all, over.
Chase pushback.
Alpha Bravo, enemy patrol pushing up the ASR from the north towards us at this time. This is 1-3, I copy all, over.
Our cops are gonna get that guy pulled back.
On our rear.
Throwing another frag. Never mind.
Shit, I don't see him. Fine. Right up the back.
Pull back, Snow, pull back.
1-7 on 3-1.
7, this is 1 Romeo, go ahead on 3-1.
1 Romeo, you are clear to continue movement at this time, over.
1 Romeo copies, clear to continue movement. 1 Romeo, over.
Roger.
This is 1-3, be advised 1-7 is down in my position at the building next to the motor vehicle.
1, be advised, 1-7's got the entering their compound at this time.
Hey, Doc, I'm having trouble reaching my wounds up here at the seat. So I guess I'm not going to need you to take it over.
Going left. Check with this screen.
It will be room 1-3, this is 1-4, entering your compound.
Oh my god. Can you hear me on 3-2? Oh. Can you hear me on 3-2?
Yes.
One of the things they need to go over in their AAR is holding
break.
fucking security.
1204, you have at least 4 times individuals moving east towards you.
This is 1, say again, over.
At least 4 times individuals moving east towards you from marker 1204.
Solid copy on all, we'll relay it down. Thank you, Mike.
Copy, Geiger out.
Go to the fence. This game sometimes, dude.
Is this an actual IED here?
It depends on where here is.
I see it at the corner.
Под огнем!
What the hell? Just trying to check my mag.
This is 1 for the traffic 7.
1, I'm seeing the entirety of your platoon leadership minus yourself hanging out around the building. What's going on there?
This is 1, be advised, 1-7 was down. We had people converging over there to pull security and get him back up. They've since got him back up and should be dispersing time now. Over.
Solid copy, 1. I am over here next to 1-1's truck at this time, and I am not seeing any elements of 1-1 around their vehicle. Over.
Yeah, solid copy. Part of his elements with me, they're just north of me, or not north of me, I'm sorry, northwest of me. They're in between you and I right now. Over.
Alright, solid copy, 1. Carry on. 7 out.
Stay on mic 1-4. 7 up.
I think that guy you're in is the last dude.
This is 1 Romeo on 3-1.
7, send it.
At this time, 1-7 is down. 1 Mike is working on them time now. 1 Romeo, over.
7, solid copy. Let me know if any aid is needed from HQ. Over.
7-1 Romeo, this is 1 Romeo. I think they're okay at this time. Additional, we have encountered what appears to be IEDs or mines in the area. So a word of caution. 1 Romeo, over.
7, solid copy on all.
Yeah, there's one right here too.
Romeo out.
One, this is 7 on 3-1.
This is 1, send traffic 7.
1, as we have reports of IEDs, let's keep everybody off the fucking main road.
Solid
Detonate that
copy 7,
IED.
we'll pass it down time now, over.
Roger, 7 out.
What?
Detonate the IED.
This is 1 on 3-1, over.
7, send it.
This is 1. I've marked the potential IED location break. It is marker 1212, over.
Solid copy 1, I have eyes on that mark, over.
Good copy 7. 1 out.
All elements 3-1, be advised, we are index. We are going to rally on LZ 1212. We are going to stay just south of it. Birds are going to be coming in on that position for debrief. Over.
Solid copy 7. This is 1. We'll start rallying up there. Time now. Over.
Roger, 7 out.
I removed the IED that was in their fucking way heading out that direction.
Can you put green
All elements
smoke on it?
3-1, condition 4 for index.
On the IED or on where they're
1.
going?
Copy that 7. We are
Where they're
condition 4,
going.
over.
Roger, 7 out.
As you approach that field, don't fuck up the helicopters by approach. Over copy.
Let's show the details.
This is clear. You're clear to go through here.
Is that God?
It is.
He's talking. You finally answered me now.
Bring it over to the debrief.
Yeah, I'm walking people through this fucking old IED zone because they kept thinking that there might still be shit.
Copy.
You're clear. You're clear. You can go through.
Microphone muted.
Did you send First Sergeant a message about the holding security issue? Or would you like me to?
Charlie. Condition for your rifle.
Stand by. Was it on the VIX in the rear?
It was just holding security on the VIX in general because I literally walked a dude up to a vehicle and shot the fucking gunner out of it at point blank range.
1-3,
Roger.
Microphone muted.
Everyone's here, top.
1-4's all here.
Waiting on Thunder.
All right, we're just waiting on Thunder. We're gonna get going in terms of the infantry stuff here. To go ahead and do
I got Thunder.
That being said, tonight obviously we're a little long. We're gonna be working on that throughout this FTX cycle to shorten things down a little bit. Tonight was always going to take a little bit longer because we're R2P2. We got to kind of plan things
Microphone
and
muted.
do a bit of a sand table all at the same time. But that being said, that is one of my goals for this cycle is to not see 3+ hours every single fucking night we're doing a training. A lot of the stuff that I've seen tonight, we're going to be handling in terms of follow-on training and just kind of one-on-one type stuff, so we're not tying up everybody's time. So that being said, overall, pretty decent job on that second iteration. We got into it fairly hot and heavy pretty quickly. Obviously, we had a couple of IEDs in the AO. Make sure we're keeping an eye out for that when it is applicable. We'll discuss that further at another time. So overall, decent job tonight. Good job hunting down those BTRs. I've seen you guys running all over the place trying to get angles on them and shit, especially in an urban environment like this. It lends to us to be able to maneuver and engage those things a lot better than what it does for, the vehicles to be able to move around and shit like that. So nice job on that. Let's go down the line here. 1-6, anything from you?
Thank you, Top. Nothing from me other than thanks to all the fill-ins. We appreciate you, and that's it.
All right, 1-7.
Thank you, First Sergeant. I do not have anything.
All right, Havoc 4.
Thank you, First Sergeant. Nothing from me.
All right, Dagger.
Nothing from Dagger. Thank you, Top.
All right, Deco.
Thank you, Top. Yeah, just wanted to say that with the challenges that came with the adjustment to our tasking tonight, we've got a few things that we need to cover, obviously, in review. Had a little bit of struggling here and there, but we're going to get it covered and make sure that going forward it's not an issue. Thanks, Top.
Right. Roger that. Thank you, Chief. Nice work tonight, not only on the engagements, but also on the ISR. Let's see, Thunder.
Thanks, Top. Nothing from us.
All right. Aries.
Thank you, First Sergeant. Did y'all have fun?
That's
all I got, First Sergeant. Thank you.
All right. Any section leaders that I am missing? No, great, Grant. Captain Drumheller.
I only have one other thing to go over. That BTR that was lighting up one of the MRAPs at point blank range, I'm pretty sure it was the Mark 19. Why were you only firing short bursts at that thing?
The enemy received fire for the BTR, sir, was only impacting the vehicle one round, and I was trying to locate to where it was, and that one round actually wounded my driver, unbeknownst to me while I was trying to locate and engage, sir.
Alright, that's not what I remember, but I don't remember well. Remember, both of our vehicle types, the M2 and the Mark 19, are capable of fucking up a BTR. So, make sure we're trying to utilize those when needed to eliminate that threat. BTR 80 and lower, our vehicles can take out, and at BMP and higher, you might be able to take out a BMP with a whole fucking belt of 40mm HEDP. 50 cal shouldn't be doing shit against it. So, you guys need to make sure you're going over the types of weaponry we have and what they're effective against with your guys. That's all I had.
All right, thank you, Captain. All right, any C's or Q's from the general public? Corporal McKnight, go ahead.
Thank you, Tom. My only main thing I had was when you're clearing through a town, make sure you're looking at your rooftops as well as everywhere else, because I had observed an SPG that was flying on the MRAPs for my building that 2 friendlies had already passed that I had to kill that could have destroyed one of our MRAPs. So just make sure you're watching your sectors that you're told to be covered or told to be watching, and when you're moving through, to make sure you're watching rooftops. That's all I had. Thank you, Top.
All right, absolutely. All right, urban environment is a 3-dimensional battle space, so make sure we're watching all the levels, guys. That being said, I will be holding a UCS here in the near future. For those of you guys that haven't taken that, is one of the things that we go over is how to handle yourself in a 3-dimensional battle space. So be on the lookout for that. Sergeant Clements, go ahead.
Thank you, First Sergeant. Real quick, guys, battle buddies, all right? Remember, when you move, you need a battle buddy. A couple times tonight, there were a few either were wandering off a couple hundred meters by yourself. One person, just one person. So make sure if you're going to move, you got a battle buddy. That's all I had, Top. Thank you.
All right, thanks, Sergeant Clements. All right, last call, 5 seconds. All right, before I dismiss you guys, I want you to understand that this FTX cycle, as I told you earlier, we are implementing some changes, some of them rather drastic. So give us some time to work all of those out. Things are going to be further changed and improved as we move through this FTX cycle. But hopefully you guys half-ass enjoyed yourselves tonight. And I will see all of you for the next Task Force Alpha, but that's it for tonight. You are dismissed to your individual debriefs. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday night.
Sound muted.
All right, yeah, end it there. Everybody have a good night.